to Dishonored 2. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful time. Just got back to, playing a little bit. So let's get going.
The void again, but it feels different.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
Whoops. What?
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's at court every day.
Business, well, it's complicated. We'll discuss someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Damn it.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters with cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it. We were just playing.
Memory, Jessica. What's your name?
It was her. Delilah's wife. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of done wrong, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bed sheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
What? No.
The sentence is served until we toss out the others. You can't stay here anymore.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination? years ago, the Loyalist conspiracy asked me to kidnap Anton Sokolov, and I did. I took him from his home to the pub we were hiding in, and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? He laughed at us. He told dirty stories, taught Emily more than her governess could in 6 months. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Even in the void, if only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
Of course not. She's driving all of this.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, shit.
Into the harsh world.
Hold up. Damn it.
For a few hours.
Alright. Take a look at this. The zirconium guitar actually tunes from the bottom and is held at the top. It's kind of weird. Well, the strings are held together at the top. And of course, with normal guitars nowadays, the strings are held at the bottom, and you have a little thing on the top where that would be for the little tuning peaky thingies. I don't remember what they're called.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Oh, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Dear patrons, due to an alarming increase in the mite population, and with the full knowledge and approval of Duke Abella himself, the Royal Conservatory will remain closed for the foreseeable future. Our apologies. Brianna Ashworth, curator. Give me a sec, I need to see if my mic is up. This good? Yeah. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. What? It's something I should say to your face, but that's hard for me. Thank you for what you did, bringing Anton back. What I would have done without him, puttering about around the ship, mumbling and stroking his greasy beard. Ugh. Oh, I wanted to find him on my own, but hearing what you went through, I'm impressed. Anyway, enjoy this bottle from the Captain's Reserve. Good stuff. I got it from an aristocrat who wanted quick passage out of Karnaca a while back. You'll need it now that Anton is back if you want to sleep. His snoring cut straight through the bulkhead. Megan. But yeah, but can I drink the wine? Oh, no, I don't want to drop that on the floor. Oh, perfect.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes. Let's
Yeah,
go.
boy. Man, that mask is cool.
There will be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal
Oh, I thought that said
Conservatory.
Hillcock, not
Inside,
Hillock.
be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Yeah, they're kind of assholes.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Oh boy, this is like Bone Charming Room jackpot.
I thought the old dude feared Dennis outlawed underwood export to protect the trees.
Can't keep track of all the decrees. My client's refurbishing a gazebo, adding an exotics to their touch.
I don't get it. When I went to Dunwall, I brought back a Riddle First show to be with the master. Because it reminds me of good times. But what's the point of buying wood from a country you never visited?
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants.
Actually, Overseer Byrne is very important
Hey, you!
later on.
I bet this one's carrying coin.
Hey, take it.
Can't see shit, yo.
There's 3.
You won't go anywhere.
Alright, whatever.
Time to die, man.
Whatever. Do not like those guys. Really do not like those guys.
Huh?
Then through here.
Sorry, we're closed. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like? Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you.